Out of the numerous classical composers, one of the most outstanding and spectacular composers of all time is Ludwig van Beethoven. Ludwig van Beethoven was born on December 17, 1770, in Bonn, Germany, a small town to the Rhine River. In Ludwig's early years, his mother was one of the very rare and precious people in his life. She was a wonderful mother, comforter, and peacemaker. She served her children well in this manner. His father, Johann, was tenor in the Elector's chapel, and the Kapellmeister was Ludwig's grandfather and namesake, Ludwig van Beethoven. Johann played an early role in young Ludwig's musical training, hoping to follow the example of Mozart as a prodigy. His childhood was harsh without a mother and a loveless alcoholic father that would do anything to get his son to succeed his musical talents. Perhaps the most important figure in Beethoven's boyhood days was Christian Gottlob Nephi, the court organist, respected musician and composer who provided Beethoven his first systematic study in music, which included piano lessons, turf bass, and composition. By the age of 11, Beethoven was able to serve as assistant organist in the court, and when he was 12, he published his first composition, a set of variations on a march by Dressler. At 13, he was appointed as the court's second organist, so he then had the possibility of following in his grandfather's footsteps as a court musician. When he was 17, he visited Vienna briefly and played for Mozart, who predicted that Beethoven's prospects for the future were bright. But these were stormy and unsettled times. The American Revolution was begun when Beethoven was 6 years old, and by the time Beethoven was 19, the Bastille in Paris was stormed. Within 3 years, France was proclaimed a republic and then seized by a little-known lieutenant, Napoleon Bonaparte, who betrayed the people's passion for freedom by becoming a dictator instead of a liberator. Haydn had stopped briefly in Bonn on his way to London. Upon hearing the music of Beethoven, Haydn persuaded Beethoven's employer to send Beethoven to Vienna for further study. Beethoven, not quite yet 22 years of age, undertook what was then a somewhat arduous trip to Vienna. But despite his financial troubles, Beethoven managed to study with Haydn until Haydn again went to Vienna in 1790.